Let's go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Gotta admit, whew, I've been working on my birthday, right? So as of today, October 24th, the Darth Loquitur account is officially 1 year old. 1 year old today. So happy birthday to the Loquitur account. Been working on that most of the day, and still got a long way to go to get that account update done and out for you guys tomorrow. So probably tonight what we're going to do, we're going to have relatively short windows of chat and question and answer. Not going to do any account reviews tonight. We're just going to get through these grand arenas, and I'm going to get back to work on making that video and getting all the other stuff done and posted, and thumbnail pages made. I got to remake all my thumbnail pages for the Grand Arena stuff too, because unfortunately I built that new template for Season 22, and there's a timestamp in the lower right corner of the video, and the timestamp is right over the match number the way I got it built. So I have to go redo them so that the match number is up higher. So we got a lot of channel work to do tonight, so we're going to sacrifice a little bit of stream time in the interest of getting all that stuff tidied up if I can. Joseph says, happy birthday for the account. How are we doing today? Doing good. Well, I was doing good. The numbers of viewers was exactly equal to the number of likes, so that was good. But now we've got some viewers who've joined that didn't like. So, yeah, no, I'm doing good. I've been working on my account review, and in the background, I've been listening to the World Beatbox Tournament. Now, I don't know how many people like music and like that kind of stuff, but if you've never heard what beatboxers can really do, it's just it's just fantastic. You put it on as background noise, and there's just still moments where you hear stuff, and you're like, I can't believe that there's one guy standing up there right now on stage doing that with a mic. So yeah, I'm on day two. I'm watching the top 16 versus battles, the 8 battles of the top 16 right now. So yeah, if anybody's bored and needs something to do, needs some background noise, look up the World Beatbox Championship. It's interesting. It's puts you in a good mood too. You know, it's it's one of those things, kind of like feel good stuff. I have a real problem with my lighting. I don't know what's going on here, but I can see all kinds of flickering and weird effects on my end. So I don't know how that looks for you guys. I think maybe that fixed it. All right. Mert says, Merles? Merle says that exists. Lol. Yeah, you never know. Never know what you're gonna learn about in the Loquitur channel, right? All right, let's put a tight timer on this and get ready to get this Grand Arena started here in a few minutes. All right. So what questions do you guys have for today? Anything pressing on your mind? Anything you want to know about? Take a quick look over at the main account. We did manage to close out that red box earlier today. Finished up our last quests. Oh, we haven't finished it. We have one more to go. Oh no. All right. We need this feat still, the Darth Maul and Savage Oppress. We can just take a team in here. Let's look for an easier team to beat. That's easy. All right. Here we go. We're going to close out the red box right now on stream, get our last few points. sure. I don't know that we even need to pay attention to this. It's kind of like put it on auto and let it go. Alright, we'll give weapon tech to a tank. Just for the fun of it. Oh yeah, there we go. Big damage. Alright. That's hilarious. It uses up the massively overpowered, and then they just attack the air. Alright, that's it, right? Got our last 12 points. Closed out the max reward. Alright, alright, alright. Now we're good. Good thing I checked. Yeah, we still had one more to go. So we got 84 out of 84 in the first zone. I think we maxed out the second zone at 88. We missed one boss feat on Sector 3. Sector 4, we missed a boss feat and really struggling with this Mandalorian kills feat, so we skipped that. And then in the last zone, I think we missed one feat here. Did all the quests. So we got pretty good score in that zone. 156 out of 162. So that's how it ended up. Skipped one quest and had 3 bosses that we didn't finish all the feats on. That was enough to get the red box, but man, it was a struggle this time. Struggle bus. I just read that Hayden Christensen is returning as Darth Vader in the new Ahsoka series. What do you think about that? Ha. I'll be interested to see what everybody says. So I think Hayden Christensen was not... I don't want to say he was immature, but he certainly didn't have a whole lot of previous acting experience to draw upon for his initial role. And if you look at the lines that he was given, there was some pretty awful writing. Again, from my point of view, I think he did the best he could with some pretty bad lines. I mean, even Ewan McGregor, who is a fantastic actor, still had parts that he struggled with the dialogue because it was kind of clunky. But no, I think it'd be good to have him back. It'd be good to see how he's developed and what kind of character he can play now. I think that'd be fun. Joseph says, when I start farming tickets for C, should I farm only normal nodes or do a combo of normal and hard nodes? Somebody said not to do the hard nodes because statistically they were a little worse. I've been farming 3 hard nodes a day because I need the stuff off those hard nodes. And I'm only willing to make so many sacrifices. So I'm doing a mix of 3 hard nodes a day plus the gear that I need for Sith Eternal himself, which right now is the Mark V med packs. So that's how we're farming it. I recommend, do your thing. Do the stuff that you need. If you need those hard nodes, go ahead and do them. I feel like if let's say you got ahead on those tickets, and maybe over the course of 7 days you could get like 6 more tickets by doing it a different way. Who cares? That's like you get those six tickets in the next day in one run. So yeah, for me it's I'm not trying to optimize it in any crazy ways. I'm just farming what I need from the dark side. Why are Sunday nights the worst? Why are Sunday nights bad, Nick Wilson? Why are they bad for you? Managed to get 54 cat shards using the DL energy saving method. I got 53 in total, I believe. Makes me wonder what era Ahsoka's show will be in. Well, the whole thing with the... I don't want to get my timeline wrong here. So the whole thing with the Rebels and Thrawn and Phoenix and all that stuff, That was after Order 66, right? Because there were supposed to be like very, very few Jedi left. And Ahsoka was, you know, figuring out about Vader being Anakin, all that stuff. So we know it was after that. So it's got to be Hayden Christensen as Vader, right? Not as like Anakin Skywalker, but as Darth Vader, I would think. And maybe we won't see his face much, but we'll see. Answering a question from your last stream, I've tried the Dr. Squatch soaps and they're good. Nice. Maybe I'll have to give that a try. TK is in here. Hey TK. Bookish Jungle's here. SLKR is hitting invisible people. Yeah, he just like stabs the air. Will you be looking to do a stream after getting MAUL to test him out? Well, I'll get MAUL tomorrow whenever it closes out. And I don't have everything prepared for MAUL. I don't know what gear he needs. I haven't even looked. And I don't honestly know that I have a Mandalorian team stacked up and ready to go with MAUL. So I won't be one of the people doing an early adopter stream. I don't have Lord Vader. So I'll get him. I'll start working on him. But I'm so close to Rey that I really don't want to sacrifice anything that Rey might use. I need to finish out my last two characters, build Rey, commit the gear to her, and then I'll worry about MAUL. So, no, I don't plan to do an early stream with him. The dude abides. How painful was it having to choose between farming cat shards and GL tickets? It was annoying. It was more like, you know, it stinks that this event comes right in the middle. Because honestly, if the cat event hadn't come up, I'm certain that I could have unlocked Sith Eternal this week, and I would have had the Galactic Legend right at 1 year. So that event was just enough to stop me from getting C. But I can't give away 50 cat shards. I think Philosopher posted over in the chat, there's a new pack in the store today where it, what is it? Over here in the store. They're selling cat shards. So $40 for 30 cat shards. So if you got 54 cat shards, you got like $72 worth of cat shards. So yeah, no, can't pass up $72 worth of shards for the purpose of hurrying up my Galactic Legend by a couple days. So yeah, it was annoying. It wasn't hard to choose, but it was annoying. All right. Good evening, people with normal sleep cycles. It's 1:40 a.m. on a Monday. Who needs sleep? Yikes. It's definitely before The Force Awakens. Okay. Hey, DL, just cleared my first conquest thanks to a Relic 5 nest. Thanks for introducing me to her. That's awesome. Is the sound on? I think the sound is on. The sound must be on, because if it wasn't, then I would have an awful lot of people yelling at me in chat. I hear, says TK. Hayden will probably appear as Anakin in a flashback sequence. Oh, that could be too. Could be flashbacks. I got you. Thoughts on going for Jedi Master Luke after getting SLKR? I just unlocked SLKR and don't know what to farm now. JML, I still think, is going to be one of the most, let's say, have some of the best longevity in the game, because they're constantly going to be introducing new Jedi. You know they're not done building Jedi, and he has all kinds of tags to help Jedi. So if you can get Wampa, Hermit Yoda, and Rebel Officer Leia Organa managed, those three characters are your holdup. So look at the hard part of the build first, If you can manage those 3 characters, it's a lot of get 1, get 2. If you've got them, then go for JML. If you look at that and go, holy cow, I'm nowhere near those 3 characters, then do Kenobi instead. Yeah, I think it's good to go for a light side Galactic Legend after you get a dark side one. I did 2 dark side ones on my main account. Wish I'd done a light side one. So I would say look at JML. Don't be afraid to go for JMK if you can't get him. All right, GAC time. All right, let's get in there. My ticket farming for SLKR got delayed by malevolence. Yeah. All right, so let's get in here. Guess what we're facing today, boys? We're facing, because our account looks so much like a Galactic Legend account, we get to face a Galactic Legend. Yeah. All right, last matchup against Yo Dino. Held out on ships, full clear. I think at the end of the stream, I said that's what I expected, that they would get a full clear, get held up on ships. So that's what happened. That's what we did. And he did a good job clearing characters and then got stuck on the ships. Good enough. If you want to go for JML, make sure your bounty hunters are good enough to get Wampa shards, save you a ton of get 1. That event rolls around like once every 2 months. So you can't get Wampa shards very fast that way. On my main account, I've been playing 2 years, and I still haven't closed out Wampa from those events. So that's it's a possibility to get Wampa shards, but not anytime soon. All right, so we take a look at this guy. He's at 1.7 galactic power. He's got a Galactic Legend, but he has done so by sacrificing ships. If you look at ships, he's got the Scimitar here. He's got Vader and the Emperor's Shuttle. He does have a good Anakin's ETA, but no tanks to protect it. So if he uses the TIE Bomber with his Imperial fleet, he has a good fleet. He's got Geos in here somewhere, but nothing that I'm scared of. And honestly, I don't know that this Empire fleet can even beat my Negotiator. So I felt pretty comfortable and confident. He does have the Cassian's U-Wing here as a ship. A lot of people do build this just to get the the Shard Shop currency out of the Cantina store. So we expect him to have one good fleet, one mediocre fleet, but all in all, he doesn't have a lot of galactic power in the fleets. Over here on the character side, we see all the requirements for the Sith Eternal Emperor. He does have Moff Gideon at Relic 2, so he's invested in him in addition to the Sea Journey. But other than that, it's just hardcore Sith Eternal. He did build a Jedi Knight Revan in here. We got a Grievous. And no middle to the account. Like, once you get past the relics, you get a few Gear 10, Gear 11 characters, and then into your requirement stuff at the bottom. So what do we do against counts like this, where the top end is Sith Eternal Emperor? We got no chance to beat him with what we've got now until we get our own going. That's a no alt yet. Yeah, the alt is still locked on him. So he just recently got him. He's like, a couple weeks ahead of where we are. But what I have to do with this guy is just try to spread him out as thin as I can. So what I did on defense, I just stacked it up. Because if you put Sith Eternal on defense, then we don't have a chance to get that. So we're playing for a 2-zone clear. We even committed Vader. Look at this Empire team. We committed Vader, Thrawn, Emperor Palpatine to defense, along with Padme, to try to stop him from getting to the back wall. We put good teams in front of ships to stop him from getting to ships. We're trying to lock this guy down on 1 or 2 zones. And we see that he did put the Sith Eternal on defense after all. So we will still take a stab at this thing. We're going to try and see what we can do. But let's see what we've got in front of ships. We've got some kind of separatist team here. Then we've got MAUL with stuff. Is his MAUL like super fast trying to steal banners? 214? No. Okay, so I don't feel threatened by any of this. Wow. Okay. But then again, we don't have much offense either because we put everything on defense. So let's take stock of what we have. We've got a good trooper team. And then we've got Dooku with some other stuff. So which of these two teams is better? I guess Dooku could get annoying, so we have to control him. Dooku's probably the better team. So we can take the troopers in here against Dooku and just kind of shred that down. And then we'll go here. With leftovers. We'll play Dooku, Watt. Maybe we'll just play Dooku, Watt. Maybe just Dooku and Watt. And that's enough. Dooku and Watt. Kill them off. Work my way through him. Yeah, I think maybe that's it. And then we'll try to get a high banner win over here. Maybe Mon Mothma is a good fit there. Feels like we could get max banners with Mon Mothma. Or the Jedi. And then we could try Geos. We could try Geos against the Sith Eternal. That's about all we'll have left at that point. Yeah. Be pretty sad. All right, and then ships. So we got to get through this, get the ships, and beat some ships. That's the plan for today. The Bastila Jedi team is so bad, your leftovers will clear it? Yeah, for sure. Marauder with a pre-taunt? Huh? With a taunt? How's he going to get taunt? Marauder with a pre-taunt against those Jedi. Oh, with I get what you're saying. Marauder plus a pre-taunt against the Jedi. I don't think it'll take anything to beat those Jedi. The question, guys, the question is, can I beat both of these teams without using troopers? Let's say I didn't use troopers at all. Dooku up top. Is my Marauder good enough to solo that team? The Geos can do it, right? The Geos will beat that team. So if I did Dooku versus Dooku maybe, and just trust that my Dooku is better. Or I could do Geos here. Do Geos here, Dooku here. Save my troopers and take a shot at this Sith Eternal. What do you guys think? Take the safe wins or take a shot on this Sith Eternal? That's a lot of health. It's a lot of health, and I can't get crits on him. I don't think there's anything we can do against this, even with troopers. I think we're out of luck. I think we are out of luck. I kind of want to try it, though. And the troopers give him a bunch of buffs now that he's been changed. Is that on his leadership ability? Whenever an enemy gains a buff that can't be dispelled, Sith allies gain 5% turn meter. So they'll gain turn meter when I gain turn meter. It's pretty annoying. I don't know. Take a shot at C. Too risky in 3v3. Shot at C with troopers maybe. C can't do damage without ult, right? Yeah, but I can't deny his ult. I'm not going to kill him fast enough to prevent his ult. Ken says go safe. Take your easy wins and still try. Shot at C first, and then you can secure the other battles. Well, we got to do it the other way around. We got to secure the other battles first, because if anything fails, then we really have to be able to bring in the troopers and do it. Did we just lock up? All right, we just lost the game. Glad it did that before we were in a matchup. Got that out of the way. Oh, he doesn't have ult. Yeah. You guys are right. He doesn't have an ult. Oh, man. Oh. We don't have... If we had Gideon, I would feel so much more confident if we had Gideon, because then we could do some protection back. But we don't really have a way to recover protection, do we? All right, I really want to give it a shot now. You guys are right. He doesn't have an ult. He does not even have the ult. So his damage is going to be limited. All right. All right, all right, all right. This Grievous can't do that much damage. This is Poggle, right? So, I mean, on one hand, I've used Dooku to kill the Geos. So, that might not be a very good bet. What's his potency at? 114. Ooh, yikes. Yikes. I'll get more counterattacks than he will. And I can control the shock. He'll stealth first. I can probably kill Grievous in one hit. Got to take some chances, right, guys? Got to take some chances. All right. Let's get in there. Let's make our Dooku better than his for sure. And try to kill this Grievous first. Got stunned. All right. Let's throw the shock right now. You. Okay. All right, let's get in there on the Grievous again. Get that taken care of. All right, shock him now. get back around to our turn before he does? No, we do not. Okay, he goes back into his ability. Oh, Watt down. I thought Watt was going to make it there for a minute. All right, 52. 52 and 1 victory down. Now we come in here, bring in our Geos. They're in flex, right? Geos are flex team for us. Don't bug me. All right, here we go, Geos. And we got to slow roll this and get all of our health and protection back and end up with 54 banners. That's the goal here. 54 banner win. All right. Let's get Bastila out of here first. We don't want them proccing all of those staggers for sure. Okay. Get in there, get Kenobi out of here. Now get in there, get Bastila. Oh, dodged. Get out of here, Bastila. Go away. Don't like you. Don't want any. Okay. Now we got to go through a million dodges. Why those two Geos? What's good about Soldier? Well, these two Geos, because my Spy and Sunfac are in a team with Nute Gunray. So it's just about... It's not about making the best Geo team out of the Geos. It's about using the Geos to make two good teams. Nope. Let's go ahead and use this now. Get these dazes off. And then we got to get back around to it one more time if we're going to expect to get full banners here. There's not really much I can do. The Geos are going to do exactly the amount of damage that they're going to do. Okay. Let's see. All right, this should be it. Now we can get the heal up again. Nah, we're not gonna get it. Not gonna get it, boys and girls. All right, 51. Soldier is the turn meter engine. Well, he's the turn meter engine for himself, for sure. Definitely gonna get a lot of turn meter for himself. All right. He committed all of his good fleet to defense. Interesting. This. Is this fast enough to get a turn off before my Spy? 150. Shouldn't be. We should be able to get a turn off first. Okay. What do we want to do here? What do we want to do here? We got Mon Mothma. We've got, like, just Marauder. We've got Jedi. Maybe the Jedi are the best bet. Bring in the Jedi. We could do it this way. They're not going to get through our protection, right? We should be able to cut them up before they ever get through our protection this way. Save some good stuff for the back. We'll still have bounty hunters. We'll still have Mon Mothma. You might need Marauder for the back wall if you get through. Ahsoka out and Jolie in. Okay. All right. Go for it. All right, Ahsoka out, Jolie in. Gets us another assist. All right, let's hop across here. Let's let's spread buffs right away. See if we can get some dodges. Send Yoda over. Big hit. Send him over again. Okay. Stuck behind this taunt now. Need to get another dash. Alright, that'll get rid of the taunt. Let's spread these buffs while we still got all kinds of good stuff. Get Ahsoka out of here. Or, Bastila, I mean. Okay. Put down a big hit on him. Looks like he's close to getting through our purple protection, though, so that's not good. Alright, get over there, finish that off. Stun him if I can. Hop. Skip and a jump. Alright, alright, alright. That should be 54, right, guys? 54? I honestly think C will hold. I think C will hold, too. I don't think we'll get him. But I sure do want to try. Cannot resist the urge to try. All right. The other thing we could do is we could take a different team in first and see. I don't think we have anything that's good enough to kill the other characters first, though. Once we're linked, this is going to be hard. We're going to be hitting these guys with basic attacks, not a lot of support. All right. There we go. Okay, and retaliation is up on their part. Maximize our damage. Mass assist. Oh, that's a lot of damage. All right, Piet. How hard can you hit? Go. Oh. Bang. Counterattack. Dead. Not even close. Not even close. Yeah, honestly, though, if we had Gideon, we would have given that a run for its money. All right. The question is Malevolence or Tarkin. Honestly, here, I think we might need to use the Malevolence, right? How good is this? Maxed out. Relic 6. 162 speed. He'll do this first, right? And take away our turn meter. So we have to go faster than 162. I don't think the Geospy is that fast, is he, guys? What's the Geospy speed? 155. Yeah, so we won't actually get a turn. They'll remove our turn meter. And we'll be stuck. I think we need this Malevolence. I think we need it. Turn meter first, then reinforcement. Then heal is generally the order. Yeah, exactly. Joseph says, I want to see the Malevolence in action. Burn the link cooldown first. burn the link cooldown first. Help me understand what you mean by that, dude abides. What did you want me to do? The link cooldown. Oh. Put it on a character that has link. Okay, so we just gotta hope that we can keep Spy alive, keep him in stealth, flood the field with little guys that Vader will kill, and see what we can get done in here. I'll try to save Plo as long as I can. Let's see what we can get done here. Alright, we're in stealth. Here comes the hit. Turn meter removed. There's the taunt and the burning. We need to remove the burning on Spy right away. And we're probably going to lose the soldier. Okay. Nothing we can do here but just attack. Stun him. Mass assist. Just try to burn this guy down. Yeah, there we lost the soldier. No surprise there. Come on. A gentle hit. Alright, let's get buzz droids over here. Let's get... Yeah, I think we got to call Plo in now and just do everything we can to keep people alive. Okay, Sunfac got the buff immunity on him. Do the area effect kill Anakin? Yeah, alright. Just got Vader to deal with now. Mass assist, get him, boys. Buzz droids, dodged. Alright. Call in a reinforcement. Get the assist. Call in the assist. Got him. 54 banners. Phew! So I figured out why the troopers didn't work against Sith Eternal. I really should have stopped and done a public service announcement on lightsabers. I didn't do it. We didn't have enough lightsabers. We were 80% efficiency. So that's on me. I definitely should have made the call out. But yeah, no, without the proper amount of likes, the troopers don't work. You see it here today. I mean, if they'd have had enough likes, we would have had it. That's not true. We weren't getting through that. There's no way we were getting through that. Send in a burner team so he can't link your troopers. Oh, I got it. So you're saying put in 2 characters and just... Now that would have been smart. But that would have been a lot of turn meter. Well, it's fine. It would have been fine. No, that's a good idea. I should have taken in 2 weak characters, just let him burn the link, and then... I didn't read your comment fast enough, man. That would have been a good idea, to burn the link skill. And if they were just strong enough to survive like one attack from the guard and then the lightsaber toss from the Marauder, that would have been a good idea. That would have been a good idea. Remember that for next time if it's appropriate. Mon Mothma versus C for 54 banners. Patrick says, can he get through your event? Or can he get through your defense? I don't know. We got some good teams here. So he obviously has his Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn. So he has a similar team like this that he can use. He's got a Troopers team that he can use. So he'll clear a zone. He'll clear a zone for sure. If he clears that zone, he's still got a pretty tall order to deal with back here to get all three of these teams. If he actually clears in front of fleet, he's definitely not going to kill my negotiator. I don't know. I honestly don't know that he can get through Enfys Nest. If he burns his Thrawn in the right way, maybe. But it's going to take a lot of resources to get through these defenses. And the fact that I committed both Nest and Vader to defense, that's stout. That's stout. And that Vader team is going to go first against anything that he has to put up. I think my Vader is still going to be faster than his troopers. We can go check real quick. Let's sort by speed and take a look at his fastest trooper. Gideon, 361. We didn't see Gideon on defense now, so he's got plenty of speed. So if he brings Gideon and the troopers in against Vader, he can get started, but if he doesn't kill everything right away, it's going to get awkward real fast. Wrong screen. Wrong screen. All right, fine. So that's the back wall. So there's the back wall. Got more relic stuff back here for him to beat. This team is not great, but it's... I mean, if you've burned up teams getting through the front already, he's going to be thinned out. He's going to be thinned out. And then we got this Geo team over here. This is easily beatable. Nest is going to be hard for him. Or it's going to pull his best resources. See, in the way that I set up this defense, it doesn't matter, because if he brought Sith Eternal on offense, he would have been able to clear a lot more. But then he would have been open to me clearing him. So, interesting. This will be, you know, will I put my C on defense? I still haven't answered that question yet. I think most times I'm probably going to be bringing him on offense. I hope he isn't a fan. You know, Patrick, if he watches the stream, I don't even mind. It's fine. I feel like if my opponents watch the stream, it's cool with me. Cool with me. It's a chance that, exactly. Streamers are so brave. It's a chance you take. You just roll the dice. How's the C unlock coming along? We are making our way. We've got the first one completed. We've got one completed on the second one. I think I have enough tickets. Yeah, I need 60 for the third event. You guys want to see me do the third event real quick, and then we'll go into the main account? You want to see me give this a try? So we can talk through this. Missing No says yes. Hope the defenses hold, says Dude. Yeah, no, that's what it's up to. It's down to whether my defenses can hold. All right, so let's talk through the third event. The third event, you start out with Vader. And you're fighting Luke. And in that matchup, what is it that we have to do or not do? We just beat down Luke, right? Oh, I remember what it is. I remember. So Luke can give you vulnerable so that you will be critically hit. So the important thing is when you go right in right at first, you can't do Merciless Massacre right away. You just do a basic, or you do a Force Crush. Probably do a Force Crush. And then you let him take a turn, and then you have to do Force Crush to let him take a turn and put that vulnerable onto you. Then the next turn, you do Merciless Massacre and another skill, and then get another turn. And after you go through your sequence with Merciless Massacre, you won't be vulnerable anymore. And then you just finish it out with basics, if I remember correctly. Then Nick Wilson says all you need to do with Vader is the basics. Okay. All right. So, I mean, I guess technically if you could keep him ability blocked the whole time, that might work. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do the Merciless Massacre version of it and just show people what that looks like. I'll try it that way. If we get hung up on it, then... and I don't think there's anything special where you have to mod Vader crazy or do anything weird. You just have to not get smoked by Luke with all of his counterattacks and stuff. Then you go into the second phase with Palpatine, and then Palpatine fights Luke. And for that fight, Palpatine can't be too fast. So we've got to check our mods, make sure that we're not too fast. We need a high potency. We've got around 100% potency. Okay, your speed cannot be over 250. I believe that's the magic number. If you're over 250. So what happens is when you attack Luke, he'll counterattack you. Your passive makes Luke take damage every time he goes. So if you made a really slow Palpatine, he would take damage every time. But you also need to keep shock on him. So basically what we're going to do, we need to be, I think the window is 230 to 250, so we're in that window. We're not too fast. We're not going to take a lot of counterattacks from him. Let's upgrade this for shock duration, make sure we get the good shock. And then basically we're just gonna basic him. We're just gonna shock him. We're gonna let him take turns. Let's see. He gains 50% max protection. I don't think we need that. I don't think we need that. All right. Where is is it this? At the start of each enemy turn, they take 20% damage if they're shocked, if they're Jedi, if they're Rebel. So as long as we keep him shocked and he is a Jedi, then this ability is what's going to eat him. So I think we're good. I think we're set up. We've got enough potency, I believe. We've got some extra protection, a little extra health. So I think we're good. All right. Ability block and shock. I think I just did basic with both tunes, says Pizza Crust. I just finished tier 3 a couple days ago. The ability block has a 100% chance. Okay, so you just want to do basics on both? Let's check Vader. Do we have critical damage on Vader? I think we do. Yeah, crit damage. That's fine. All right, then we'll just do basics. We'll try to make this easy as possible. 60 tokens down the drain if it doesn't work. Strike me down with your hatred. All right, you guys said basics, so there we go. There's a basic. There's a basic. There's another basic. Okay, there's another basic. And another basic. Thinking about trying something different here, but nope. I'll just stick with basics. Okay. Luke got the beat down. Now, young Skywalker. Zappy zappy. Final encounter. Fight! Alright, get shocked, Luke. Now he's got the buff on that says 100% counter chance, bunch of offense, bunch of speed, bunch of tenacity. Alright, no shock. We're failing to shock. Alright, there we go. Now we're shocked. And he lost the counter debuff. Now he's got it back. Alright, he's dead. See you later, Luke. So once you get him down to a certain life, the event just ends. I must admit the RNG on my shocks was horrible, so I figure it must go better than that. But we didn't waste our 60 tickets. We got through it. All right. So we only got to do one more of those, right? Or we have to do 3 of those. Yeah, 3 times reward. So we got to do that one 3 times. And we have to do this one a total of 4 times. So we need 3 more of those, 2 more of those. And then we'll have moved on to the ult. And then we got to figure out the ult. Work our way through this stuff. And then get over here to this ultimate ability. And you need 10 of these tokens. So it's just a bunch of saving up more tokens and finishing this out 10 times and getting the ult for your character. So 120 and 120. It's 240. So yeah, 3 or 4 more days worth of collecting and we'll be there. We'll be there. Maybe just slap 3 potency sets on Palpatine so you don't get bad RNG. Yeah. I don't have that many potency sets though. I've farmed very few potency mods. I don't know. It works fine. I don't think we were in any danger of losing that. We still had a lot of health left there at the end. So yeah, I think it was fine. I don't think Luke was close to killing us. At least I didn't feel like that. My life bar didn't turn red or nothing that I saw. So I think we're good. I don't see why you don't use your health steal more when he has Jedi so you don't get counterattacked. Use your health steal move when he has Jedi so that you don't get counterattacked. Because you want shock on him. You want the shock on him so that every time he takes a turn, he's killing himself. He did all the damage to himself by taking turns. My attacks weren't doing that much to him, but you really want to get shocked onto him so that he takes another 20% damage instance every time he takes a turn. The shock is the thing. That's what you need. Pizza Crust says no. What's the no? If Palp basic shocked enemy, he gains 15% turn meter. Take a turn faster and the debuff goes away. Interesting. Benny Lau says GLs is like double grind requirements and then all tokens until ultimate. Yeah, it's a project. It's definitely a project. So if you guys have never seen that before, that's what it is. You know, you got to grind your way through the character and then you still have to earn the ultimate. And the ultimate takes probably 2 weeks of farming those tokens again on top of it. So like I've said to somebody before, you gotta think about it like being 3 to 4 weeks to get the character plus the ultimate. Unless you want to do crazy stuff and spend money and spend energy and do all kinds of weird things, which I don't want to do. All right, let's jump right in on the main account Grand Arena. We said we were going to do that so that we could get back to making the birthday video. We still got this 3 members of Rogue One. We dropped a battle trying to get that. I don't want to do that again. Still got Rebel Fighters to get. That goes through next week too, though. Maybe we'll get that, maybe not. And then this is 350 tokens. But for anybody who doesn't know, if you go all the way to the next level, Chromium, if you get Chromium already in your very first week of playing, the matchups that you get if you're right here are a lot better than the matchups that you get if you pass Chromium. I really don't like to pass Chromium. If I do, I do, but I'm going to hold on to this feat and not cash it in until after next week's join, just to conserve on it, and maybe it'll keep me out of that Chromium bracket. Pizza Crust says, just have good mods and you're good. You know, the Galactic Legend events are all kind of like that. As long as you have decent mods, you can crack them without having to go crazy and lose a bunch of tokens. Let's put up the public service announcement. When it comes to Galactic Legends, it's important. Farm your mods. All right, let's dive in here, take a look. Our last opponent, Nathan, didn't play ships. We said we weren't going to fall for that. He came back later, he played ships, and he never even fought our Executor. He took down the Negotiator fleet and didn't even give it a try. Too bad. We get the win. Now we're fighting against Malik. Malik himself, the Dark Lord of the Sith. Yikes. And Kenobi team over here. But guess what he's got in store? You're going to see in a minute. Pay attention to this guy's galactic power, 5.4, only 2 million in ships, 3.3 in characters. If you look at his ships, he's pretty low to the ground. He's got a bunch of good ships up here. Drops off pretty quickly. Got a bunch of the pilotless ships. Malevolence, Negotiator, Endurance, Executrix. Hasn't spent a lot on the other ships. So he's kept his fleet, let's say, under control. And character-wise, he's got 3 Galactic Legends, including Lord Vader, at Relic 9. Zoinks. Yikes. I don't like this. I do not like this. I don't have experience playing against Vader. I played him against him in the arena with a 5-man team. And as a 5-man team, I currently don't have anything in my roster that beats it. He converts everything to health, so C really can't drain protection and loses a lot. Against SLKR, the teams that I face do enough damage that I can't get through him before he catches me. And I think there's something that also makes them immune to critical hits sometimes or all the time or whatever. So can't get critical hits to cycle up my ult. Can't use C to drain protection. So if he puts Lord Vader on defense, I don't know what I'm going to do. Even in 3v3, best I got, SLKR, try to ramp up offense, see what I can do. Sometimes I look at the leaderboard and they'll have a terrible account, but by not having a lot of relics, they get easy matchups. If you can break into the next bracket and fight them, it's an easy win. Yeesh, Relic 9 Vader. Mad Lad has Lord Vader, Relic 9. This guy's really focused roster, it seems. Yeah, 3 Galactic Legends at 5.4. But again, he conserved in ships. Like, I've got, 2.6 in ships or something crazy like that? What are my ships? My ships are high. Let's take a look. Yeah, 2.7 in ships. So he has 700,000 less than me in ships. So if I subtracted off 700,000, I'd be at 5.3, and my account would look a lot like his. So, yeah, I think it's a really good focus on his account. Nothing much more to say about that. Anyway, so from there on out, it's pretty much the formula. General Skywalker, Jedi Knight Luke, Revans, etc., etc. The huge. Does he have Revans? Hang on a second. There's Revan. There's the Revans. Okay. Went down too fast and thought I didn't see him there for a second. So yeah, pretty much what we're used to seeing. What was it? What was it that I saw? He did have something in here that was... Oh, the Zam Wassel. I think that's what I was checking out. He's got Zam at Relic 7. Okay, so not much to see here. So what I did on defense is I thought we're going to play more of a permission strategy this time. So I put a little bit weaker teams up front, but teams that I thought I could bait out a really good character. He beat everything in one. We put some of our better defenses back here on the back wall with the Padme Cat and the crew team and all that stuff. Everything got beaten in one. Go up in front of ships. He didn't drop a battle for any of it. 0 dropped battles, 25-18 on banners. Yikes. Same thing. Left ships alone. Hasn't fought them yet. I guess this is some kind of strategy that people are using now to, what? I don't know, try to mislead you. I don't understand it. Anyway, coming over here, we've got Kenobi with Cat, which, again, I don't have any experience trying to fight this in Grand Arena 3v3. Why can't I? Yikes. Okay. So his Kenobi is pretty fast, 571. Pretty standard stuff. The ult is maxed. So I've got two options here. I can either try to bring in Sith Eternal Emperor and burn him down that way. But his healing immunity is just disastrous for trying to fight against this team. The team suffers from a lack of area effect. So the other thing that we can do is we can try a team like this with the Night Sister Zombie and Old Daka. The Night Sister Zombie will take the execute from Commander Ahsoka Tano because she can't ignore the taunt on the execute. Old Daka has to be in here to keep Night Sister Zombie from disappearing. But that keeps her up. It keeps her annoying. SLKR can give her pretty much perma-taunt. And then you just fight it out and see if you can ramp up enough damage before Daka gets killed. Night Sister doesn't work anymore. Kenobi ignores taunt now. Yeah. But I think the changes stopped it. But it might be the best chance. It'll still stop the execute though, right? As long as it stops the execute. Arnold did C plus armor on his last stream and won. So you do what? C armor and a tank. The tank takes the execute. And you just try to get... Do you just do 2 armor stacks? Pizza, do you know, did he try to get 3 armor stacks or did he just go with 2 armor stacks? It's not... So Ray says it's not to mislead. There's just... They've done most of the fight and they can wait to see what risk they take with the Executor. Night Sister doesn't work anymore. I think it was a no cat JMK. He did 3 stacks, checking now. When JMK gets ult, they can all ignore taunt, so Cat can annihilate Mass Assist. Daka. No, because Cat will get her abilities reset immediately, and the first attack she does will just automatically be the execute. The AI always picks it. Kenobi always resets it, and she always picks it first, right? I'm fairly sure that the AI always picks the cooldown reset, and that Cat always picks the execute. So it would get it out of the way. And then any team that you bring in is going to be subject to getting slaughtered. But I guess you could link Kenobi and Cat and cut down their damage, and then as soon as you get to the ult, you're just facing Kenobi. Or you link Kenobi and Kenobi, so that once you get to your ult, you can still link Kenobi and Cat for a little while. Maybe that's an even better way to do it, right? But Cat does a lot of damage. Cooldown reset is always on Cat. After the first annihilate, it just becomes a mass assist with armor shred. Yeah. I did burn JMK down on my GAC with the same team. It was 2 battles. You might be able to burn him in the second battle. We'll see. You link Kenobi Cat for sure. She does way too much damage. Yeah, fair enough. Arnold did C armor Thrawn. JMK was with Gas and Vader. Ugh. Well, that's completely different. That's not a good team. That's awful. So here's what we can do, too. I mean, we could, take a shot at it with the SLKR team. And if that doesn't work, we still got another Galactic Legend behind it. So we could potentially have 2 tries at that. Let's just get through this wall, see what's on the back, and then deal with. Because if Lord Vader is on the back, I don't know. If he put this here and Lord Vader on the back, then... Ooh! So the title of the stream is Underdogs in GAC. I feel definitely like I'm underdogging against this guy. This is no problem. This is super annoying. What are we going to use here? Nute, B1, and that's the Brute Alpha, right? That might take some doing. We might have to use something crazy here. Like Triumvirate or something. That's ugly. That is ugly. Alright, so this is a clone team with Rekka. Doesn't seem too threatening, but Wrecker is pretty thick. Then we've got Grievous here. Probably just use our Jedi Knight Revan team here. And then we've got... Is this Palpatine? What? Palpatine's down here? There's a Sith team with Bastila. How fast is she? 291. Okay. So Revan here? I feel like we gotta go with Revan here. Jedi Knight Revan. Mon Mothma, Cassian, and, 'n, and, 'n, 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 'n Mon Mothma can take the Nute team pretty well. Yeah, we've had success with Mon Mothma dealing with Nute teams. You also know they won't have Sith Empire on the back wall since Bastila is with EP. Cat being present activates the clause where high ground lets him ignore protection on Sith. Sounds about right. JKR will work against this GG. Alright, let's get in there and get this taken care of. We're going after Grievous first. Oh no, we gotta... Alright, pass turn meter to Yoda. Take away stealth so we get some of that for ourselves. And then spread buffs. And no mark is available to us yet. Grievous refusing to go, doesn't want to get marked. Oh boy. We're just going to take a basic here. And mark Grievous. Alright. Bounce. Call and assist. Swing it around. Spread buffs again. Send in the Yoda. Still not enough. Alright, there we go. Threat level decreased to 0. Alright, mark him down, and let's see if we can just get enough Yoda turns here to heal him back up. Heal up his protection, I mean. Get some buffs again. 53. Not bad. Got him. What does this team even do? Physical damage, target lock, speed down. Physical damage to all enemies, gain defense up, tenacity up. Recovery. I'm looking for tenacity down because I think we can just nest this. Turn meter. Okay. Stun the primary target. I don't think he's got enough tenacity or potency for me to worry about that, right? No, I don't care. Random assist. So we just nest this, right? We just throw nest in and that's it. Throw in nest and go to the back wall. No tenacity down. Nest should be good to go here. Alright. We'll just auto. He can't stun. You need 2 crits. Yeah. I mean, as long as it's not an unresistible stun, nobody on this team has potency enough to get through Nest's tenacity anyway, so... Unless there's some tenacity down or unresistible debuff, we're golden. We're just walking through them. Rekka. Throwing robot parts at us. Okay. Now, how to get through Bastila with Palpatine. We need something that goes first and controls turn meter. I feel like we have something that goes first and controls turn meter, right? Can our light side unaligned forced user Rey, can LSUFUR take this team? I think so, right? Because I can just hand wave that destroy her early? Or can I? If we hand wave that, we've got to get a stun on her. She's going to have the foresight on her. Are you happy to have an R8 nest, or do you think you could be the same stuff with a lower relic nest? I'm very happy with the relic 8 nest. Her damage went up by about 20-25%, which means that she doesn't time out against Padme teams anymore. So it's simply for that. There was a chance that sometimes I timed out against Padme teams, and I don't time out against Padme teams anymore. It happened. It did happen once. I think like battle 8 of the last Grand Arena, we literally had like 2 more hits on Kenobi to go and ran out of time. But it wasn't a problem. We cleaned it up. This is interesting, because I think if I take Rey in here, Bastila gets to go, and once she gets to go, it's going to be rough for us. I'm not sure that my Rey team is good enough for this. I don't want to burn troopers. We could do Vader, because I think my Vader can get over her speed, right? No, just never mind. Main account Vader is slow. Man, how do we get through this Bastila? I know troopers get it easy, but JTR should work here. Be aware, Bastila and EP start with foresight. Yeah, exactly. Basti speed versus BB-8. I mean, Bastila's speed is like 290 something, right? And my BB-8 is a lot faster than that. Let's go take a look. I mean, I'll definitely go first. I had BB-8 running real hot, and Solo Base told me to slow him down. 311. So our base speed is faster, and we're getting 16% from having 2 robots in the squad. So he can wiggle, she can hand wave the taunt on the tank, but then R2 is going to run into that foresight. He'll run smack dab into that foresight if he tries to attack Bastila Fallen. So she'll get off her initial debuffs, and the question is, can we come back from that, or will she get enough turns to do something? R2 burning cannot be evaded, and that generates TM. Inflicts burning to everybody for 3 turns. If it crits, could get stunned and feared. Yeah, I don't like it. You know what I could do, though? You know what I could do? I could do this. I could do this. Drain turn meter. Get a turn. Hand wave. And I may, yeah, I don't know. That's probably not effective either. Only generates turn meter after you pop the expose. So BB-8 wiggle, hand wave. Yeah, I don't think JTR is going to get enough turn meter back, though. I think we may actually have to attack the trooper and try to kill him. Bounty Hunter could be an option with Aura. What about using K2 with JTR? Yeah, we just need to stop her from... Well, what's her potency? Her potency is low. Oh, she gets another 50% potency or something, though, right? 50% potency. So she's at 100. But actually, my Mon Mothma team wouldn't be subject to her debuffs. I think Mon Mothma can't be hit by that. So, let's see. She can't be copied or dispelled. Expose and stagger. Offense down. Still not very high potency. Crew with Hux and Sith Trooper can beat them. Yeah, those guys are on defense, though. They were on defense. They're dead now. Alright. Well, guys, I hate to say it, but we're just going to drop troopers on this and get it out of the way, because I do not want to drop a battle against Bastila Fallen. And she is a dangerous, dangerous character to be messing around with. But we're going to try to do this with Veers, Gideon, and I guess I put Stark on defense. That's kind of dumb. I guess we got to put Piet in there then. I don't want to do that. That's just way too much commitment. Palpatine also gives 30% potency on leadership. Don't forget to use TM with Dark first move to ensure you stay ahead of them on turn meter. Turn meter with Dark first. Don't forget to use turn meter with Dark first. I'm just going to throw the trooper team at him. If we wish we had it later, then so be it. Alright. Do this. Kill him. Get rid of the potencies over here. Or the foresights. Bam. There is just way too much punchy power for them to handle. I hate that I had to use that team, but let's see how big of a punish there is waiting for us on the back wall. All right, we've got Mon Mothma here. We've got Relic 8 Dooku. Interesting. Got a little crew team. All right. We'll do this first because we know there's no doubt what we're going to do here. Benny Lau says the Iron Fist. That's honestly been one of the most satisfying characters. It's just so much fun. Dodged. Try again. Alright, you need to get me up to 13. 13 is the magic number, guys. Alright, dodge again. 7. Alright, we need to start doing area effects here. Get mission out of here. Maybe we just need to work on Zalbar. He is getting a lot of protection back, though. We're too fast. That's the problem. Alright, we'll go back to doing area effects here. This guy may have some secret formula that I'm not aware of on how to get by. Got the dodge up again. Let's get back some health and protection. Mission is back to full life. That was a good hit. Have you tried this versus an Old Republic with Dooku? Not in 3v3? An Old Republic with Dooku. No, I have not tried it. And that sounds like an interesting way to try to shut down the Kylo Ren solo, though. Okay, I feel like I can sort this stuff out somehow. See if we can save Traya for the back wall. We said we were going to do Mon Mothma versus this team, so let's pull out a Mon Mothma team here. See what we can do. Alright. Let's get our extra guy, get the party started. Let's pay taxes already. Okay. Now we just gotta wait an hour to take a turn. He doesn't have taunt up, so I'm gonna use that opportunity to remove stacks over here. I feel like if we can get this B1 down, definitely going to reduce the threat level. Okay. See if I can get rid of that taunt somehow and keep it off. Alright. Get back to that B1 droid. Done. Okay. Brood Alpha. Oh boy. Getting him back, I guess. Alright, gotta pay the taxes now. Gotta get back around to tax time. Tax time it is. Alright, now Pow's gotta pay taxes. It's the being bad tax. Pow has to pay the bad character tax. Alright. He's good in this team though, right? So he can be the good character in this team. Let's see. Let's go. Let's get our protection back to full. 53 banners. We missed somebody. Somebody didn't make it back to full protection. Benny Lau says, but I like Pow. Bad character tax. Alright, this is a trick team. It has a character that's going to hide in stealth and try to be annoying behind zombies, so we just have to take area effect to kill it. What is the easiest area effect that we have that we're not worried about losing? Boy, that's a lot of characters with single target damage. I don't want to throw Vader in there. That seems like a waste. We've got this Sidious. We could just go in there like this, kill some Night Sisters. He turns everything into health, right? No, that's Nihilus I'm thinking of. Let's dodge. Maul lead with Sidious and Marauder. Beskar armor Mando. The Alkalite is very low gear. Yeah, exactly. We just have to bring in an area effect to finish her off. Alright, let's go in like this. We'll probably get like 52 banners or something. Maybe not even. But, fine. Let's just go ahead and get our first kill like that. Get our second kill like this. Get our third kill like this. Okay. Didn't even need it. Okay, get zombie. Massage. Alright, 52. Oh, 53. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and then we got second round of Night Sisters. We need somebody that can gain back life. Once again, I'm looking for a team that's just not that good. I don't want to waste resources on this team. I need good banners, though, because he got good banners on his stuff. All right. Fine. Let's do this next. Let's do this next. What do we think has a better chance of winning? I think SLKR has a better chance of winning somehow with these Night Sisters. We just have to waste enough time to get his damage ramped up, and then we're good. Bam gets life and stops the revive. Maybe bounty hunters or Bam. Go with SLKR here. All right, one last check. I just got to make sure. I don't want to misclick the wrong thing here. So Kenobi team, SLKR, Night Sisters. I did manage to relic my DACA. I didn't really want to, but I went ahead and did it because I'm trying some things out. So let's see if this is going to pay off. Wes Patrick, how much money have you spent on your main account? A lot. I don't know. Haven't really calculated it up. Okay. Zombie took the first hit, so we're good there. This will still steal mastery. I guess we just do that because there's really nothing else for us to do. Okay. Stop killing my DACA. I don't like it. I don't want it. He has the high ground. All right. Congratulations on never getting your ult. Okay. Heal ourselves back up. Stuck behind damage immunity, and there's nothing we can do about it. Ramping up damage. We might be able to kill Cat just from the damage on our area effect stuff. We should have one more revive on this DACA, right? Yep, there we go. All right, I should have poked Cat instead of... Oh, she's got damage immunity now, so that wouldn't have helped. Let's see. Let's heal her up again. High ground for the 7th time. Do some damage to Cat. Doc is down for good. Next time Zombie gets hit, Zombie's down for good. Okay, SLKR's down for good. It's like that team is good or something. Why did she res with such low health? I think if you die with the healing immunity on you, it affects the way that you res. So that's why I believe. All right, well. Well. Take Sith Eternal in with the armor and this guy. And see if we can get 3 stacks before he gets eliminated, I guess. I don't know where we're at in terms of Kenobi's cooldown reset. If he used that ability. Is that the one that gives damage immunity? It's protection up, damage immunity. So he used that like right before the battle ended. So he won't be able to reset her cooldown. But I don't know where her cooldown is. And now that it's the first time she's in a battle, whenever she uses it, it's going to be a risk. So, Armorer or Wat Tambor? If I can actually get the armor stacks off, it's fantastic. Or, I mean, I could do both. I could do armor and Wat. I'm not sure what good that would do me. Gonna have healing immunity on me the whole time. She ended it by killing SLKR. Without the crit immunity from armor, I don't think C has a chance. Well, you know what? Let's take it in just like this. Maybe Sith Empire Trooper will get in the way for a minute. I mean, if I don't get through this battle, the GAC is just lost. So we've got to give it another attempt here. Okay. We'll do this. And cat. Get off my armorer. Okay. Let's get protection back on that tank just for the fun of it. Can't take 2 stacks. She'll be dead by the time we get to deliver 3 stacks. So this is a no-go. It's a no-go. Not gonna work. Yep, there she goes. And then this is just going to be over in like 5 seconds. Healing immunity. Let's see. We can wear away an extra turn of the healing immunity this way. Done. Yeah. I got nothing, guys. All right, so we'll finish it out. We'll get what banners we can. We'll come back for those Night Sisters later. Two stacks not enough. No, you guys saw it. If once I get the healing immunity on and they start critting, it's just over. There's really nothing to be done. Okay, we've got a squad of Nute. If he puts everybody under stealth, they'll all go under stealth. So we could take Triumvirate in here. Pick them off the chart. Ooh. And then we can isolate Dooku and deal with the rest of them when they come around. The missile from Django is going to be touch and go. Okay. Let's do this and try to make sure that Django is going to attack over here. Isolate here. Oh, he ignores taunt. The fact that he ignores taunt allows him to also ignore pain. Interesting. I probably knew that, but... Alright. We really need to get Django out of here. Some cooldown reduction. Held by hatred. Get his first life out of here so that he can't ignore taunt anymore. Alright, there we go. Now we just got to get the taunt back onto him. Treya's gone. Get him out of here. Get the buffs out of here. Okay, get some protection back. Oh, that's not going to work. Alright, lost Treya. Unfortunate. Okay. Let's do, let's do Palpatine, Vader, Wat Tambor. We'll drop weapon tech on Vader so that we don't have to worry about any revivals. Smash that button. This button. That button. Moving along. Patrick says GMK sucks so bad. Ridiculous light side meta teams are so tanky anymore. They made both JMK and Vader. They just built the teams, both with healing immunity effects and both with some kind of protection effects, so that both SLKR and C don't work. So if you don't have one of the two meta GLs, they don't want you to be able to beat them, it seems like. So all I got to say is I'm going to go for the next Galactic Legend, whatever that is. And then I'll beat Kenobis with whatever comes next. Hopefully. Okay, that's just that team. Alright, so let's see. What's the best team we've got? Let's take Rey in because we need practice with her. LSUFUR. Come here, LSUFUR. Where'd she go? I missed her. Missed her on the stack. Where are you, Rey? There you are. Alright, we'll take LSUFUR in here. Griff says, light side greater than dark side. Owen Hines says, I have a count similar to Loquitur. I'm going for C, but I don't have access to R8 materials. What do I do after? Go for another Galactic Legend. Go for JML. Go for Rey. Seems fine to me. Rey's journey is not great. Like, the characters that you get for building Rey are frustrating to some people because they're not that good. But if you've already got a Galactic Legend and you've already got that, base teams under control, Rey is really a phenomenal Galactic Legend. Offense, defense, whatever you want to use her for. Alright, let's just hand wave him for right now. And we'll try to stun again over here. Finish that off. Robot. We're trying to keep R2 alive. We just want to keep him alive. We've got the daze on Biggs. So as long as we've got a daze on him, then he's not going to go crazy with his turn meter. when we crit him. Alright, good enough. I just got SLKR, but why do you only have 5 Zetas on him? Because the 6th Zeta is useless. My opinion. His basic does an extra attack if the enemy is already stunned. How many times did you stun an enemy and take a basic attack that already does 2 massive hits, and you're just wishing that you had a 3rd hit? I don't care. Like the amount of times that you use his basic attack effectively is just irrelevant. The Zeta is irrelevant. Again, it's my opinion. I've had plenty of people who disagree with me, so everybody's entitled to their opinions, but that's mine. I don't have it, and I don't miss it. And I know people have told me, oh, you've got to get it, just for the sake of completeness. Like, it's a galactic legend. You have to have 6 Zetas on a galactic legend. Why would you not commit all your Zetas? So, I mean, if I don't think it's a useful Zeta, I didn't think I was going to kill him that fast. If I don't think it's a useful Zeta, I'd rather use those Zeta materials for somebody else. So that's it. I mean, that's the whole story right there. Let's see. We got bounty hunters here somewhere. Man, I hate taking a loss this early in the season. I hate taking a loss in the first round. Ugh. Frustrating. I can think of a certain SLKR battle against JMK where that would have been enough to get an alt off. What are you talking about? That wouldn't have... It doesn't get me enough turn meter to have gotten the alt off. I'm being baited. I'm being jebaited. Definitely would not have gotten the alt off because of that. Alright, there we go. Protection up. Massive hit. 54 banners. So what is it that makes you think he's going to charge his ult that much faster? If the target was stunned, deal damage again. %2 ultimate charge. So he could have theoretically got 2% charge. He's not going to get a critical hit, so he doesn't get the 5%. So I could have had an additional 2%. That wasn't enough to get me into my ult. DL is so stubborn. I love it. He sticks to his guns. Yeah, I may change my mind someday. I mean, I don't know. I just, again, I'm different than a lot of people. I see a green plus, I don't have to click it. I see a feat in Grand Arena, and I don't have to complete this feat ever. Like there's no compelling need for me to go click these buttons because I got plenty of time to complete these feats. I'll just sit on them, right? So, same thing with this. I'm short on Zetas. I mean, I'm missing all 3 Zetas on Luke Skywalker. If I get a spare Zeta, am I going to put it on here where it may be relevant once per, 15 battles that I do? Or am I going to, start committing Zetas to my CLS to actually make that team functional? So that's what I'm faced with on this main account. I just have to be so careful with my Zetas. I can't misplace a Zeta on this account because I'm already so far behind on Zetas. Alt charges when you do damage to an enemy. One hit equals 2% charge. So damage immunity would have been 6% alt charge. Right. So then I would have gone into alt. It would have given me an extra turn, and then they would have killed me. I mean, I wasn't even close on that battle. I didn't have Ahsoka dead. I didn't have Kenobi under control. The only thing I should have done is there was a turn where Kenobi had his taunt down, and Ahsoka was there. I should have stunned Ahsoka instead of stunning Kenobi. So I didn't want Kenobi to do his mass assist and pull in both of the other characters to attack. So I stunned Kenobi, but I really should have done Ahsoka, and that way when he did his assist, he would have just got Kenobi to assist, and it wouldn't have been as bad as leaving Cat unstunned. So, yeah. When the clock's running, though, I mean, the clock's ticking down, and I don't like to just sit there for a half hour trying to make a decision, because if it had gone well, I'd still be, on the clock for time. So, yeah, well, anyway, did the best we could. There's nothing else we can do in this Grand Arena, right? Did we go beat those other Night Sisters? Yeah, we're done. That's all we can do. Taking the L. Just outclassed. He's got the two most recent Galactic Legends, and I do not. So that's definitely a problem. My account's too old. I'm not with the times. GK was into his health. Yeah, alright, well, maybe that's it. Maybe I'll go assign that Zeta to SLKR's basic. Just to get people to quit asking questions. It's not because I want it. I'm just sick of answering the question. Alright, guys. I'm going to wrap it up there. I have a lot of work to do on my other video, and I definitely want to get that Week 52 update published tomorrow, so I'm just going to go work on that. Close out the stream there for tonight. Rough go of it on my main account. We're going to have taken a loss in the first round on both of these accounts. This is GAC. That's very frustrating for me. I was hoping for another 12-0. Not going to get it, but we'll keep working on it. We'll keep working toward doing better. Like I've said before, man, I feel like I just made so many mistakes with this main account. So many ships that I don't need, just garbage galactic power everywhere. So like that guy, 700,000 less in ships than me. So if even if I'd have controlled maybe 300,000 of my ships, I'd be in so much better shape. But obviously, there's nothing you can do in the game to go backwards. Once you have it, you just got to keep going forward. I'm working on this Bad Batch team. I think by the 5v5 season, I'll have at least 4 of these guys done so that we can have a little Bad Batch team, start experimenting with that. I did pump up their gear a little bit. I blew through a whole lot of Kairos, getting them up to this level. So we'll just keep saving Kairos and finish them off. All right, thank you all for watching. Like, subscribe, join us over on Discord. We got a free giveaway going on over there for 1,000 subscribers. So if you join the Discord now, look for that 1K subscriber giveaway event. Just go in and respond to it with the little party horn, and you're entered into the contest. It'll draw next Friday, and we'll give away $100 worth of gift cards to Inquisitors over in the Discord. And if you're a patron, if you join the Patreon, you can get in a separate giveaway for a $50 gift card. So that's cool. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next holocron.